Hi, this is just a quick video showing off the chicken coop my dad made. It took a month of his time. He averaged around 8.5 hours a day working on it. He used mostly 2x2 wood, some 2x3 planks, acrylic sheets, chicken mesh, bricks for the foundation, fiberglass for the roof of the chicken coop, and some white strips for the decoration and to make it look neater. He used a miter saw, power drill, grinder, screwdriver and some hammers along with some nails and screws. We started off by digging a 1-foot trench. We used a brick foundation. The total size is 22 feet by 4 feet by 5.5 feet high. The chicken housing is 8 feet by 4 feet, and the chicken runway is 14 feet by 4 feet. Now that that's out of the way, we're just going to show the final product and go into a bit more detail about the building process. I have my dad right here and I'm going to ask him some questions just to get it out of the way. First of all, where did you get the materials from?
From Wix and local shop and internet, eBay.
How long did it take to build?
Almost 1 month.
How many hours did you spend a day working on this?
All depends. Sometimes 6 hours, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 2 hours, 1 hour, and sometimes like 12 hours. So it's depend on weather.
What was the estimated cost of this entire thing?
Probably I think about 800 pounds.
So starting off, what kind of wood did you use?
It's 2x2 and 2x3, and it's treated timber. Yeah. And I bought it from the local shop.
What about the plexiglass or acrylic sheets and the netting?
Acrylic glass, I bought it from eBay. And the chicken wire, yes, from eBay as well, yeah.
Okay, great. Moving on to the actual features of this chicken coop, we're going to start on this side. This is the housing side of the chicken coop. This is where the chickens lay their eggs and sleep. So what does this door do?
This is the main door. And this one is like the night time, they comes over here and they lay the egg as well over here. If you open this one, you will see the whole thing, and you can see they come over here and they lay eggs here, and yeah, this is the tray. When I move it, I can clean it. And this is the door, and that's it.
And then this door is just for access so you can get inside.
Yes. Like, rainy weather or bad weather, instead of going all the way over there, I can give them a food from here.
So moving on to this area, this is where the chickens get more breathing space. This is where some of their food and water is placed. We have some plants here, just for the sake of a bit of decoration. And here are the pigeons that are currently being housed here. They are going to be relocated into this area, but they recently just had babies, so we need to give them a few weeks. This will be their new house once the children have grown up a bit. So back onto this area. What's the purpose of this area aside from just giving them more space? Because they need a certain amount of space to walk around. But what was the design choice of here? Why did you only have one door? And just tell me your process of what you were going through.
This basically is a chicken run, and instead of going to the garden and they're gonna eat all my plants, so they can stay inside. They are quite happy, and I think it's a good space for them. Yeah, and they are quite happy now.
So starting off the actual build process, what did you start off with first?
Okay, this one, first I put a mesh under the ground, so A rat can't come inside. And this one, the chicken coop, is 8 feet by 4.5 feet by 5 feet. And this chicken run is 14 feet by 5 feet. Yeah.
What did you do for the roofing?
Roofing is chicken wire. And this one I just put over here to put, I can put my plants on the top. And it's all chicken wire everywhere.
This is the inside of the chicken housing. There's a hole where they can go to the chicken run. That leads to more space for them. Here is the ramp they used to get up to their house. It's attached by this hook so it doesn't get dislodged or displaced. This is just a bit of area where they can run around if it's cold or dark. And then behind here is their actual house where they can lay their eggs. This is a better look of their housing. They come up from that ramp I mentioned earlier, and this is where they lay their eggs. There's a bit of bedding for a box for them. This is about 3 feet by 3 feet by 4 feet. So 4 feet long, 3 feet high, and 3 feet wide. And it's plenty of space for the three of them. To end, I'm just going to show a montage of pictures taken during the building process to give a clearer understanding of how this whole thing came together. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was my dad's first major build that he did on his own. There's obviously room for improvement, but we're pretty happy with how it turned out, and the chickens seem fine. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.